Today on the channel, I'm back from San Diego, and I'm glowing in the dark, just like NECA, glow in the dark, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Nosferatu.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA San Diego Comic-Con exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're glowing in the dark once again with Nosferatu San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But for all your San Diego Comic-Con exclusive needs, head to Comic-Con. But for everything else under the sun, Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, anything over $59. Does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. Now, this was also sold on the NECA website. I don't know. I haven't checked lately. They could possibly have some more left. You guys will have to check out on this one. But this is pretty cool. For those that like the Universal monsters, not technically Universal monsters, but we're grandfathering him, putting him with the collection. Heck, this figure is a part of the collection with the rest of the Universal monsters. So it is what it is. That's what we're going to say at this point. But we've seen a lot of these glow-in-the-dark figures as of late. I think the last time we did something involving this line was the NECA Monsterizer, which we unboxed on the channel. Check that one out. Very cool thing, a kind of a diorama piece for all these glow-in-the-darks. That's my plan here eventually. But I'm a sucker for a glow-in-the-dark figure, as you guys do know, so I had to pick this one up. And I'm all in on these Universal Monster figures from NECA, really enjoying what I see. Missing a key individual, though, my dad, here in spirit. We're going to call it right there. But it was always fun unboxing this kind of stuff with my dad, but I'm sure he's watching. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. But here to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and we're going to kick it off right here with old Nosferatu. Now, we did get a regular edition of this. Now we got the glow-in-the-dark. It's all about getting the most out of your molds. We know how that goes. And we did get a Phantom of the Opera and Creature, was it? I think Creature was last year's San Diego Comic-Con. So we got some of these as exclusives before. We did get a couple of the heavy hitters at your Targets of the world as well. Be interested to see where this line goes, and we get a little Easter egg on the back of the package, just like we got last year. We'll talk about that here in a second. But thick, sturdy cardboard on this one. There's old Max Schreck with a face only a mother could love. And just the other night, I actually watched the 1979 version. What was it, like a Nosferatu Vampire? And it was with subtitles, German subtitles. My German class from college did not power me through to be able, so I had to read the subtitles as I went through. A very artsy movie, I would say. And I guess the old one was a little artsy in its own way as well. But I don't know. I think I prefer the original over the 79 version. But check it out if you've never seen it. It might be worth a watch to you if you're into all things Nosferatu. Very cool Remco-style packaging, I guess we'll call this one. Got the glow-in-the-dark feel around the figure. Of course, figure stuck in a bubble right there. Does say glows in the dark, Nosferatu. An authentic posable action figure based on the classic Universal's famous mini monster collection from the early 1980s. Recommended for ages 14 years and older, Mark Summers, just for your keeping track there. Take that physical challenge. Whoa, almost dropped it. On the back, we get the cross-sell down below. We get a little bit of checklist, some gibber, some jabber, some UPCs. See what it says back here of anything. Collect the whole creepy crew of Universal Film monsters, all posable and ready for action. How about that? Mummy, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, Creature, Phantom of the Opera, Bride of Frankenstein, Invisible Man, and Nosferatu. So Bride of Frankenstein and, of course, the Invisible Man, where will they come to? Possibly New York Comic-Con here in a couple of months. Have to imagine one of those will go there, if not both of them. We'll have to stay tuned for that, but that's our first look at these. No other discussion about it, but there they are right there. And that's it. Now we're going to get old Nosferatu out of the package here. We're going to see what all the glow-in-the-dark fun's all about. See you later. Goodbye. Bam! See you later off the screen. Goodbye. Once again, very sturdy card here. See you later. Goodbye. Now we're down to it. Old Max Schreck himself. Old Nosferatu. Doesn't look crazy glow in the dark, but we've seen these things glow up pretty good here. But right off the bat, you know who this is. Somebody hands you this head, you know it is Nosferatu. It's funny, I can't look at Danhausen, of course, wrestling superstar Danhausen. I can't look at him without thinking of Nosferatu. He's taken a lot of his mannerisms from Nosferatu, of course. You know, the hands like this thing, and just kind of the way he holds himself. Pretty cool deep cut in this day and age. I mean, Nosferatu movie, 102 years old, something like that, 103 years old, whatever it's been. I do think that's pretty cool for Danhausen to do. And Danhausen, some may say salt of the earth. Yes, you heard it here first. Salt of the earth, old Danhausen. But looking good in that face right here. You got those crazy vampire teeth. Definitely different than what we think of with traditional vampires, just two fangs. He's got all kinds of like rat teeth going on there. Big old ears, and you got a little bit of hair above the ears. Got some caterpillar eyebrows there. Absolutely wild. Make Ox Baker blush is what those would do. You got these hypnotizing red eyes on this one, and then the big old bald head, of course, looking good. Big brown overcoat over the top. You got the black pants, the black boots. And then one thing about Nosferatu that makes him even more scary is those long fingernails, those big old fingers and those long nails. Just absolutely nightmare fuel is what that one is. But definitely looking a little bit scary here. Now you do get side to side, a little up and down on the head. Not a ton of movement. You're blocked by that collar right there. Arms do go all the way around for us there. Side to side, single jointed elbow. Hand back and forth, side to side. No waist, no nothing really. I mean, there's a little movement in there, but nothing to write home about. Same thing with the legs. You're blocked by that coat. You're blocked all over by the coat. You do get a single jointed knee. You do get the side to side. Ankles back and forth, side to side. So pretty limited in the articulation, but let's be honest. He's not a gymnast at the end of the day. He's not Simone Biles. Is that the hot gymnast these days? Let me tell you, my gym technology. Let me tell you all about my time on the pommel horse. Let me tell you. But does he fit on a Ringside Collectible Mattel stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% of Ringside Collectibles. Looking pretty good right there, old Nosferatu fitting on the stand with ease. With ease right there, but I did grab the original version of Nosferatu right here. Similar but different, that's what we're going to call it. It is a very easy repaint, there's no doubt there. Obviously skin tone color differences because of the glow in the dark thing, but not a ton of meat on the bone unless you're deep into the glow in the dark world. And let's be honest, we all love glow in the dark figures, translucent figures. They really make the action figure world go around really at the end of the day, don't they? Don't they? Who knows? But definitely looks cool. I'm all in on these, so I'm picking it up. But I can see the average Joe, the casual fan saying, I got the first one, I'm good. Or I didn't get the first one, I'm just going to be good with this one. I'd understand that as well. But a fun figure, completing the glow-in-the-dark collection, slowly working our way through it. Nosferatu, a fun pickup at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. So there it is, glow-in-the-dark Nosferatu. What are your guys' thoughts, though? Is this a pickup, a pass, a long game, a no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to both YouTube channels. Check out the Patreon for early access to videos like this. Bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, dog stuff, pizza stuff, you name it, it's all over there on the old Patreon. It is truly the best way to support this YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget to hit me up, follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Nosferatu, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.